see a fight here for corruption. Na se me kwa free fan my bibia. And yet, dear Mayeno, for me, best one I come as somewhere. How did we get to a point here? I just say, confirm me, confirm me, papa, confirm me, Nia, confirm me, ma, confirm me here, near Bessuo, near Dinatam, near Chere, near Yesi. How did we get there? As a means of fighting corruption.
Precisely.
How did we get there? A branch of next week, so I see a branch any fraudster. A giant fraud on why. So the documents are quite some fee. Not say you fake here. I must say some fee because you ain't me no one yajuma. And our power, then remember Ora. And yes, sir. Again, I am Ayo. Again, I need me Ayo. Ne Papa Yo. This why yo. And we've accepted this madness. Say a part of fighting corruption. A branch away to me, but no the mercy. And I give to a worry. What is a Bema? Say give to a warrior we are or mine sika. Make a free family. Or so crash or beba me many seven could defend them. If you forgive to or worry, dear no, dear waka, Fabra. And you don't give to others a Bema, Nana says Yenu Bema, and you are sitting down because of Fama Usunti, or just say you're normal, when you're normal, and you're quasiade. What you make now, Homer said because you're penny boy we. I want this certificate to be apart from marriage certificate. I be catch them more say make kwa free for me need degree. Nanim no ba odi kan accuse you. Fa hwemo no akolo say senya no koda but I be prove say na akolo mu a your friend be actually incubate probation. Say he who alleges must prove, he who accused must prove. It can be who ye kateche ni certificate no na ka de media be kire say me ni bi na mo wo twan tro ni wi a no aka kire wo say come and prove say certificate are you a fool? First day I make call a year your friend say Angel. The very first day I'm could do one, Anopa, and on my bailiff, I did a court summons be by yes, my cock can be a Tiana papa. It will mess every me. When it's funny enough, 2 years in it, on my court to that. And no starting in Quasia Semia, and was I say, any case in yes, I started me. And the people believe nonsense. Never who ye, Yatua baby. Nasa was so the Abaya bar. No problem. Hey, Moko, Mkobono, Moko Chino, Mokwashi, and Sumika said, no, no, and Casatia Buchini. Or you coward. First day, Oba Ghana, or Tena United Airlines. Or Moya will be leaking, Mamma, say, Union and Washington, Oba. I'm so okay, no problem. Now let me tell him, Obabedu you get 15 or more than a fine. I'm away. Now just so you know that even people around you don't like what you are doing. Baby, I know Namubia, na me away. But the car numbers go Facebook and I make it. Or decide this obeko aye or do na me away. Or decide this obeko. Nanim on any paper di bonibi wa aye or do oba aye. Na mashada na menka wase. And crime has no expiring date. No statute of limitation on crime. Oh no, Papa, when government changes, you pay for it. The conversation now costs for national security. They said, so Mema catch a national security coordinator said, or your mama boy dear, they will come after me. Now, one of the things they will do, the grace of my voice in a unique care, they will make sure they hurt my voice. It is idea no year. It means they will infect my throat with something just so I can't talk. The way Jimmy Oka Samuchireno, about can said one day. It was a plan of the national security against me. Rossman, wouldn't you command to me national security? What me for national security will be a criminal. There are more pressing issues on national security. That borders on national security. What do you mean for me? Yastic? Pamukume, Yamasem. Car noekurameno me wia car se me wia car mo fa nko court na court meje but you are a fugitive of the law wo kebentela na na adwene ye ne se obetimi atena America no wadi nsemone but ye wo electronic ehwan act ye diaba and ye wo criminal and other offences act 1960 act 29 na ukọ constitution mu Article 1921 and there can be said when we say criminal offense, it shall be the criminal offense of Ghana, which the courts will have jurisdiction over it. And for that matter, which is outside the territorial integrity of this nation, the court will not have ordinarily a jurisdiction over it. But do you know something? There is a principle in law called the initiatory jurisdiction of a crime and the terminatory jurisdiction of a crime. We make one tears because I'm lecturing you with that fact. Now I was no fighter for mine. That's what kind of credit. Careful court in America. I'm tell you, I'm making some you must be a young fool. We just don't talk. Now we are bofra, we are near Massa bofra. Abante, a drew baby, Suya Diakakra, Enra, Minyan and Tiaso di JB Dankwa by. Now watch who is JB Dankwa? That is the kind of conversation we should be having. Devoid of kwasia, abua, Jimmy. Intellectual analysis and discourse to build a nation is what we are looking for. Kwakutela, Amatela, so we'll fight Yaman Crawfordia. That's a man for no one. For documents, bra. Say nipa we ABC. Apart from the okwa editia, ye fro court to Abidjan, said he is a woman the Uganda. Now what's your broach ninty? Why do you also we are and me air affected? No what or threaten make fever. You will take something precious away from me. Missy Minimboni, I know papa didn't why you do. Oba ya. Eh? I shut down a man can once. Now when you try that nonsense with me, and Yakasa, we respect the law, but my catcher on Yakasa. Meet me information, and I still have you information. But I'm looking for the right time to deal with you. And it's our banter back and forth. Me interested. I wish you could meet me one and one. Then you look in my face and you say the things you say. So you can't say it, bro. When you meet me, you can't say it. We have a wusu. I will take something precious away from you. I will take something away from you. You take something away from me. Stop being a fool. You have to learn some common sense. Huh? It is not all the time that you will sit down and this concept of kwasia boy Jimmy. What's that? Huh? The next time you do that, when I catch you, I will tear you. Okay? Try to my Jimmy. Oh, yeah, didn't go for me. I've heard you. Huh? We should say there's a movie in the Shatta. Bob Brown, you shall red shoe, Bob Black Dot, a shakaki. Just one called Melissa Brown. I'm a one called Daniel. Poor baby. Oh, can I give you one? We more fire. Well, we see a chill of my own. We must be serious as a nation. More precisely. More fire. See, I see a chill of mine. Now some penny empire pay mine year. Yes, he is serious. Yes, he a building nation. Ya chichire mine. A mine chichire no. Corruption ye be fight. It is in Kobiya Bonia. Obetra na so beka. Boni na nipa na ye. No wa chere mrakura etia sa boni no. No wa call on the state agency. No ma ba no mo decide nipa yes sir. E den ya bedru ba bia. Ya normalizing. Agiatum. Say in fighting corruption. Ya de ema ebesi ho. Ana ho tantan. Why you say Jim Italian money box? And oba why say bema? And oba fun, no oba kankan. How did we normalize that? Oh fire. See a fight here for corruption. Na se me ko afrifa na maye bibia. And yet the maye no. For me be so na come asem. How did we get to a point here? I just say kofa me maame, kofa me papa, kofa me nua, kofa me ma, kofa me yere, ni abesi wo, ni adinacham, ni akire, ni ayese. How did we get there? As a means of fighting corruption. Precisely. How did we get there? See, as a fighting of corruption here, Eyedani ajia tu mse kofi. Obi betimi abetena ho for 4 hours. Kwasia, abua, Jimmy, kwasia, utikankai, moving continuously for 4 hours. And we've normalized it. And nobody sees anything wrong with it. All in the name of politics. Exactly. So, my dear. Then we must check all these things. I don't have a problem with anybody here. Or so fighting my mind. na so fight mo o man no a make atachi a megina he mabedi o man ni sika bi medi o man ni position bi adan na obitimi tena se no o se me fight mo o man baka de chi ne ma akọ attack no me mpodie aka me the chance e opa dimatama ade enche ade chena na yere ade achi ni kuromfo ne papa but you know why or your political mercenary
precisely so
tenio or your political mercenary
precisely so
eti die ntia wo fa wo si ho a oba ko fa wo maame be fa papa be fa wo nua wo yere wo ma is because when him said you walk fa ho na nye no kore na mom so odidi wo mu nyina atam twe wo ba mu a wo maame no na be ka kire o said you opese wo jai ni jai and how we ya sadie we ya for so long and we've accepted this and only norm we abranche bi so odi na be si wo say abranche ni ye gold fraud one and FB and how kwani your froster na kwani your froster and so woni documents ba kokoro a kire say when abranche ne de no ekobu obi eti ye de koma Ghana police monche no besi ne nanim he keeps up with a story it was shasia we your froster I would make sure we deal with you we did the next day no aba na ne maame or ne maame na support no or your froster when him dey joy sir abrantia ne ex-girlfriend a miminim sa ex-girlfriend and one girl ne jai no one girl ne jai no ne yawo nti no wode na koma Kevin Taylor so wonya ne de woye no more fire nanim woye akola wona adwene mu nti no wonim de nti oba attack me afeni me hunu de nti oba attack me the same girl here ye can asem no your meme ex-girlfriend more fire and the girl in the born the pass come after him and he came after me more fire not because he thought I've done anything wrong no a branch ordinance way so see a branch any froster and there fraud no why so the documents are got some jamfi na say you fake here e ma say some jamfi because you ntimi no wonya adwuma and our power den be ma ora anya sa e dey na ne maame aye wo e dey na ne nua aye wo ne papa aye wo ne so aye wo and we've accepted this madness say you're part of fighting corruption to ne maame bebem o de nua bebem say be o mo ho tieti wo ma no ma frese a branch sa ade no na branch ne de bibia ba yesi e friend go soup it what they come as jamfi na sika beba ho na girl ya ye kana asem wo na wo girl na akasa wo nye clean onye clean eti girl ni nimsa branch mbe na me na jai dia and ye fa ne nkoma akwa we no go after him and dia wo ya no fire and that is in the modus operandi more fire and ye nyina accept it what you say how did we accept this a branch wait me ba no the mercy ho and I give to a worry. What is a bema? Say give to a warrior we are or mine sika. Make a free family. Or sure class or beba me many seven could defend. If you gift you or worry, dear no, dear waka, Fabra. And you don't give to others a bema, Nana says Yenu Bema, and you are sitting down because what from Mausunti, or just say you're normal, when you're normal, and you're quasiade. More fire. Na ya brefo no se bema no I say Italian money box na this and we've accepted this foolishness say you're fighting corruption how did it become fighting corruption this foolishness is that how corruption is fought and you had to go for pound na obi na be ball pa ababa we and anu yeso wo kam say me no me na yi nadamfo bia oye genuine wo wadamfo ne genuine na me na me ni obi nantia men kanechira sem wo wadam for no so ejeniu what is say wa usu no ban say wa no dia branch ya koma no no wo huru obi ba wo branch ni nya hwe wo why bibi dia ofa ne koma police ofa ne nko na go fi ode ba me so entro nko ase tam motimetna ho ma se bi kwase ampani boy we I want this certificate be apart from marriage certificate. Exactly. I be catching more say. Make a free family need degree. Nanim. One no bar. Odi can accuse you. Fahimo. No, I call you say no koda, but I be prove say. Now call law moi. Your friend be actually incubate probation. Say he who alleges must prove. He who accused must prove it can be who ye kajeche ni certificate no na ka de media ba kire se me ni bi na mo wo twa ntro ni wi a no aka kire wo se come and prove say wo certificate are you a fool me be page ma wo ho na me pe dey atebe ni accept nonsense we e wa bra meti hey kofi me was first degree in public administration me was second degree in masters in international relations as masters I may law. Our Gempa. I branch away to me that amount for say. Martina Gempa for 7 years. Went to me, no one did. I'm way normal. I branch away because my repi are gonna mind him. I want for police report by Kokurama. Mujidi because of Unquasia Semunti.
Precisely so.
Because he's been sent to come after me. So he does these things. Or the call Yerswa, or the call Weswa, or the call Weswa. Not just a woman na catch you saying ye in Kasa Yedin. Are you a fool? Is that how we build a nation? The modus operandi new. And people can see through it. See, see, I check my. Nasi ye be ye way dia. Way near the check my. And he accepted the way. So branch you to and I'm a ton say man crofo na me say when me for police report to Baku say I must say per this police report okoto asase man nipa we am a ye no it is say when me for bia maba wogidi mu ye normal how did you accept this thing as the norm Bobby no ana kwa fifa na ne kwati ewu na ne kwati ketekete ne mo ni blow Jordan na wonye gay ya me kwati ewu ne ketekete ne aka we yenkomo
more fire
ne atimi atena ma branch ahwe ne nan ikoto we picture wo twa ni 2 weeks hwe ni koto dwanim we yo hwe ni koto hwe ni koto dwanim kotwa etim didi obiatem na oye otimi ye memasem ana ya to abawie me wonim se kofi abrantie we na first day ya me call eye your friend say Angel the very first day I'm could do one anopa ano ma bailiff e dey rep you court summons bi ba yes say makoka bibia tia ne papa it will mess me when him say funny enough 2 years ni o ma court da and no starting in kwase asem ya and was akose then your case in yes start bi and the people believe nonsense. More fire. How did we get here? See, Abema Kwam will be doing for Yerenom and Crofoma and Crofobushia where you're fighting corruption. How did this become fighting corruption?
More fire.
My yes, son, your massive. Never would ye, Yatua Berry. Nasa was so the Abaya bar. No problem. Hey, Moko Mkobono, Moko Mokochino, Mokwashi, and Sumika said, no one Casatia Buchini. Or you coward.
More fire.
No, you coward. Sabranchi,
fire.
Obaye, first day Oba Ghana, or Tena United Airlines. Or Moya no be leaky ma, Mr. Unian and Washington, Oba. Nam okay, no problem. Now let me tell him, Obabedu you get 15 or more than a fine. I'm away. Now just so you know that even people around you don't like what you are doing. Baby, I know Namubia. Na me away. But the car numbers go Facebook and I make sure. Or decide this obeko aye or do na me away. Or decide this obeko. Nanim. On any paper di boni bi wa aye or do oba aye. Na mashada na menka huase. And crime has no expiring date.
Fire.
No statute of limitation on crime. Oh no, Papa. When government changes, you pay for it. See, say me obe take something precious away from me. Now me want to say for decode say obey juju ni ade nya juju. So actually, the conversation across for national security ni say me ma catch national security coordinator say oye your mama boy dia. They will come after me. Now one of the things they will do, the grace of my voice in the unique here, they will make sure they hurt my voice. It is idea no yeah. It means they will infect my throat with something just so I can't talk. The way Jiminti, okay, some children about can said on the bay. It was a plan of the national security against me. National security, me no case. Oma kwa jeme call records. I omu tracking crofo. Me no omu dim komo every day. Trace woman. Me away.
More fire.
After omu wie ya, omu se me car me twie no. Ombeje car no because my work as a national security coordinator ye boy. Ora Osman, woni akoma ntimi nya national security. Wotimi fa national security so huru obi akurima. There are more pressing issues on national security. That borders on national security. Wotimi fa me nya yastic. Pa mu kume. Nya masem. Car no ekura me no. Me nwia car. Se me wia car. Mo fa nko court. Na court meje. Nyo obi aka ye mekwa afri fa me car. Ana nya aban na de car ma me. Eti se mo se mo otumi a. Na se mo ya sa de we se mo be yusu force a. Me nka hwe. Na mo se de tumi no ani podua no anka na ntwe ne to no. Akufa do 8 years abetwam. I can bet you honestly, one government change, obi obeya sa de ni bia me I'll come after you. Yes mo kume. Some se mo nyan kwase ade ni jimi. Da bia mbeya pound for pound. Sadi Akufa do ba ye nneoma mo se mo be reset. Mo ba de mo ye worse. Exactly. Bia nre obi awu. Afa branche say wabagana. Na me no a aka me ba ye no. Meye ye friend say press conference where airport. Na ma to sign. Secretary of farm town. Ashe shoe red. Any khaki. Any check. Kurasini. Boy. Abranche wi. Obi? Ompomwie. No worry our buy ye. First no na wo betrasia. Aya hwe ne Lacos ba ko bi blue bi won sesa no. Anu atwetwe pa. Obi, otasha pa. Em so kokko cinema nta de wi a. Oye ya ne nsa hu ahuro. Won so sore ya na. Wa betena ho na. Wo buy ye ya pesi kama no. On say wo hwehwe lane shirt. Ana wato go chin kito bi ato ni botni ko. No wa superku. So go chin. Boy. Wagakupali. Oba na jomama nenemu. But you are a fugitive of the law. Okay, Vintila. Nana Aguni say obetini atena America. No what did say morning. But you were electronic a one actor ye diaba. And you were Criminal and Other Offences Act 1960. Act 29. Na oko constitution anymore. Article 1921. And there can be said. When we say criminal offense, it shall be the criminal offense of Ghana, which the court will have jurisdiction over it. And for that matter, for Yadia, which is outside the territorial integrity of this nation, the court will not have ordinarily a jurisdiction over it. But you know something? There is a principle in law called the initiatory jurisdiction of a crime and the terminatory jurisdiction of a crime. We make a one TSM because I'm lecturing you. It is a way idea, baby. Na say you feel the impact of Sadia no show, baby. Although one yes Sadia no but because crime no happen the court can sit on it. Me no can say Oni Sankuma o tranto to Sankuma so without fact. Na ka wo so wo no fight for mine. Na so waka no credit. Careful court nyamrika na adeba. Sankuma led by Thaddeus Sorry. Yes, speaker lawyer. Speaker lawyer names Wodi Kwasasemuti. Odi Sakumbachi and a koye. Omokoye na yama full judgment. Fadienbra. 2.9 million and he awarded against Kevin Taylor. And this must say ye chichiro o maya. Emma ye didi o matem na kwasia aboa na kwasa adiabana no. E dey say muhu say wode obi amaame eba besi ho a oboa nipa ne nyahwe yabo ne pa ababa wa bi ne kobo ne pa so omra after me wonim say mrantie ye ba eye angel so mbahwe me no sa kwa na ye ona bo mo pa afi oba ya wo tete what is it the NCA no what tete say warrant dan so. Now the government doesn't want to be seen to be the one aiding him in evading the warrant. You are a fugitive of the law. You are a criminal. Now you see, I'm gonna tell you, I'm making some you must be a young fool. We just don't talk. Now we are bofra, we are near masa bofra. Abranje. A Drew baby, Suyadia Kakra, Enra, Minyan Tiaso, the JB Dankwa by. Now, watch who is JB Dankwa? That is the kind of conversation we should be having. Devoid of Kwasia, Abua, Jimmy. Intellectual analysis and discourse to build a nation is what we are looking for.
More fire.
Around there, you have to learn. So, what's your idea? kwasia aboa no ebe reduce.
Exactly so.
Because when there are things to see, betia and my churo note tintin maybe my churo note you ha, my churo bi wa ha, my churo tintin nyama o ho bebre ase meka. Na da kwanya ta maka kwasia ne abo.
Time.
Esremo. So obi si wo fight kwakutela, amatela. So wo fight ya mankrofo dia. Na se manfo no a. For documents bra. Say nipa we ABC. Apart from the okwa editia, ye fra court to abedwane said ye san kuma de odwane ye ya. Na what ya brochire ni nti. Why do you so we ya entimi affected? No what or threaten me kwa fifa. You will take something precious away from me. Me say me nimboni a no papa di no aye odo. Oba ye ya. Ashada na menka wasem. Now when you try that nonsense with me, and we respect the law, but so please, with the greatest of respect to you, in fact, I want to even give you the respect you don't deserve. Meanwhile, na me mo abrantie din babia wo wiase da. Me fa ne nyare. Afa me da sorry anopabia. Say me SG di makoma nti. No so me mu na kenyi na and the same girl na this abrantie we. Ayi anafi. Akoma no. Some mercenary job, political mercenary job. We don't do that.
More fire.
Yes, small one. And the people believe it. Because now, clearly you could not tell. Na kente sadia kebe ma koto dwe etimi didi katechiatem e wa bra ma nantu asifom kateche ye awradi nyame edia bia nipa no obeka kire wo na enye me na me guitar ni so na sports stadium na ne perform na mo pese ohunu se so ya yi ne yi a Melissa Taylor oyire no 2 minutes so e ba nche bi wa aniama keleki kasi ye nkola okrumu you cannot bully us abrante stop it sunyade do intellectual analysis tenacity ye notes speak to them oni bibi abetimi afre obi lawyer bi afre no ayi international relations person bi say metimi a resource person make sure what I say but this question na boaten oh man for na gwina wu. So gentlemen, you don't deserve to be called a gentleman, but I want to give you that respect. Listen to me. You should stop crying like a baby. You came to war with knife, and we met you with machine gun. But this time, let me tell you something. So we need first a year encounter me knew information. It was more than 3 months. And I mean, you know why? So no be oya kwasiampo wa plan ade e da ho e dili ene do onim nyansa no on plan ya yesu kwasia na wa plan no what na say obi beka so onim nyansa on plan me information and I still have you information but I'm looking for the right time to deal with you and it's our banter back and forth me interested. I wish you could meet me one and one then you look in my face and you say the things you say. So you can't say it, bro. When you meet me, you can't say it. We have a wusu. I will take something precious away from you. I will take something away from you. You take something away from me. Don't do that, okay? You must grow. You must become better. A better version of you. Why you kwasi ade no ache. Na Sarkodie kasebi. Also we Jimmy kakra. Yeah. Focus. What is? You say NDC for abey. Ade na gu. And I as well say you for more sponsor me any part today but we end this in I said we see denigrate but we end this in 10 years and still the people ultimately and can force one more still and the people and you see the question of people don't even understand it. There is something called Stockholm syndrome. When people fall in love with their abuser and the oppressor, Stockholm syndrome, that is exactly how the people are feeling when it comes to this guy. But don't bring that nonsense on me. I am above it. If you want war, let it be between me and you, face to face. Don't go and hide behind social media and say nonsense. Kaba e osi kateche be me yes wadi akotuni page ho say kateche you see you nearly lost your breath because there's one of them no woman and then go for any or you catch a baby. When this guy meets me one-on-one, he will shit in his pants.
Precisely so.
I mean, him to say Jata, me come sing, especially me before. Now who's a man in the Dania? Let's say Jata, you are dead. I am with you. I mean, who's a girl for when catch and say you don't know the guy you are messing with. Now, our ban or buy or then somebody will walk on. But our ban who I am. And bad boy on the street, knowledge and everything. I am above you. Stop being a fool. You have to learn some common sense. Huh? It is not all the time that you sit down and this concept of Kwasia, Jimmy, what's that? Huh? The next time you do that, when I catch you, I will tear you, okay? Try to master Jimmy. Oh, yeah, didn't go for me. I've heard you. Huh? Ushu say there's a movie in the Shatta Bob Brown, you shall red shoe, Bob black belt, a shakaki. Just one called Melissa Brown, I'm a one Daniel, poor baby.
Oh, can I give you more?
We
complain.